Welcome back, you guys, and happy Thanksgiving! Are we thankful that it is Thanksgiving? Maybe you're alone this holiday and you wish your family was in town. Maybe your family is in town this holiday and you wish they weren't in town. Whatever your dynamic is, are you thankful today? Obviously, there is so much that we can be thankful for, and it's so easy to just forget and get so lost in the noise and Black Friday deals, and it's so easy to just not be thankful, to be the complete opposite of thankful on Thanksgiving, right? I've always found it interesting how there's so much pressure on certain days, and we just so badly want these certain days to be perfect. And it's always on holidays, birthdays, days of significance, which is understandable, but it's also just kind of really annoying because what about a day like June 17th or April 8th? Just some random day. I could not tell you a single thing that happened on either of those days for my entire life. No clue. Yet when it comes to days like Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, I can tell you exactly what happened each year. I can tell you what year I missed the ball drop. I can tell you what year I got what Christmas present. I can tell you what year, things happened because each holiday or day of significance to me is so important to me that the day is perfect. And if it's not perfect, the day is ruined. And I will remember that forever. And I think we put so much pressure on holidays to have it be perfect because we know that we're going to remember it forever. I've come to realize how much I really need to tear down this idea of ideal. I was alone on one Thanksgiving as I had just recently moved out. It was during the pandemic and I was alone. Sort of more by my choice, but I was. And I was very used to hosting Thanksgiving dinners, and we would have like 40 plus people. It was insane. And that was just my normal Thanksgiving. So it was kind of nice to just do the complete opposite and be alone. But it was just very much not what I was used to. And I remember just taking a walk. It was raining, very dramatic. And I remember walking by this house and just kind of creepily standing in front of this house, just staring in at the windows. And I just thought it looked like such a Thomas Kincaid puzzle house. The lights were on and I couldn't see anyone inside it, but I just figured that they were having a Thanksgiving dinner, and just, they must have like the most perfect family and it's all just like the movies. And I just kind of started crying and came home and just wallowed. Realized a couple days later as I drove by that house, it was a model home and there was nobody in there. And that's why the light was on, because it was on display. And I just remember thinking, this is why you cannot envy the idea of ideal. You cannot envy the idea of ideal because it's more than likely not ideal. It is more than likely a model home and on display and totally fake. And I just remember thinking, I need to apply that into like every aspect of my life because this is so true. This is so true. And how often do we do this in our life? We envy the idea of something that is ideal, whether it's actually real or not. And we don't even know if it is real or not. We just place all these assumptions and projections onto it that aren't even there. I no longer envy the idea of ideal. I know this from growing up with golden retriever status perfect. I mean, my family we had a golden retriever, and it was very much ingrained into me that we were golden retriever status perfect, and I would not say that it was perfect. Not that it was terrible, but I'm not saying that by any means it was perfect. And I mean, that's, like I was saying, I spent all of my Thanksgiving dinners with like 40 people, 40 family members over, and we would host. To me, that wasn't perfect. I chose to stay alone that year. I chose to stay alone and just have myself a Cornish hen and just kind of do something opposite, because to me, it wasn't perfect. Not that Thanksgiving alone was perfect either, but it just kind of put things into perspective. I believe ideal is an illusion, and when you kind of humble yourself, you become humble, and it was humbling. It was very much humbling, and I think it was really, really good for me because of all the things I am. Humble is not one of them. Just not even close. I am very much not humble. I'm an only child. The world revolves around me. This has been very much communicated to me lately, that this is how I act. I can't say it's not true. On the note of being an only child, I believe that bloodline is not family. Family is whoever you choose to be your family. Who do you feel comfortable around? Who do you choose to spend your holidays with? That is who your family really is. Just because your bloodline connects to somebody that you don't have anything in common with and you don't even love, why consider them family? Okay, maybe like on a biological standpoint, but they don't have to be your family. You know the saying, blood is thicker than water? The full saying is actually, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. The blood we shed in war is essentially where it came from, is thicker than the water of the womb. The blood you shed for your brothers is thicker than the water from your mother. Who are the people in your life who accept you for who you are and don't try to change you? Those are the people that you should consider your family. Throw yourself into groups if you don't have people like this. Join a team. Join a group of something that you're passionate about and interested in. You'll find these people, if you relate on something, you guys become just kind of whole. This is, I believe, why people are so stuck in the fact that family is everything, because they all relate on the fact that they are related. You don't have to relate on your bloodline. You can relate on things much deeper than that, like things you're actually passionate about. And I think those connections and those friendships and relationships are so much deeper than someone you're just biologically related to. And it also makes you so much more accepting of people when you know that, we're different people. We're different. I don't have to like them because we're related. I like them because I choose to like them and accept them for who they are. Personally, being claimed by people who are not blood related to me means 1,000 times more to me than being claimed by people who are actually related to me. Honestly, I think people who are actually related to me would rather not claim they know me. And I genuinely believe that people who are not related to me would so much rather claim me than their own children. Sometimes, but maybe that's just my only child talking. As I was saying, Thanksgiving is for the humble, of which I am very much not. When it comes my turn around the table to say what I'm thankful for, I very much struggle to go deeper than house, friends, food, family, and Taylor Swift, with an eye roll from my entire family. But it's true. This is what I'm thankful for. Is that bad? But these past few years, I have really had to humble myself as to what I am thankful for, because each Thanksgiving, being out where I'm at, has been kind of a roll of the dice as to if I'm going to get invited over to someone's house for Thanksgiving, or if I will sit alone in my car eating Hardee's. True story, this has happened. I really wanted to see if the world would have my back. And it's not that I even desired like the big Thanksgiving dinners. That doesn't really mean anything to me. I just wanted to know who out there actually cares, I think the big dinners are super overrated, especially when I feel like I have enough on my plate as it is, no pun intended. Which is probably why I lost my cell phone, and it's sad that it took me losing my cell phone, the one that I wanted to replace, that ancient device, to realize, even on that ancient device that I wanted to replace, just how much I do have to be thankful for. Whether it's just being able to pick it up and check my work schedule, or to be able to send a text saying, yes, I would love to come for dinner. I never want to take anything for granted. I don't. I am so thankful and grateful and blessed to have people in my life, no matter how crazy they might be and how much they may not fit that idea of ideal, but they're in my life and they accept me and they don't take me for granted and I don't take them for granted. And who would I be to curse the rain I was praying for because maybe they don't fit that idea of ideal? Maybe they accept me for who I am and they will take me in and gladly sit me at their table for Thanksgiving dinner. What more could I ask for? This year may not be an ideal Hallmark style type dinner, but maybe it's also not a Cornish hen with a 32-inch stuffed bear at the end of my table. True story. And maybe it's also not me sitting in my car eating Hardee's. It's an annual e-card from my adopted grandparents and dinner with my adopted parents and my stepsister, and it's not bloodline, but it is thankfulness. And you know what? This year, I'm going to add what I'm thankful for. This year, I even have a bonus thing to add to my list of things I'm thankful for this year. So, what I am thankful for this year is house, friends, food, family, Taylor Swift, of course. And I am thankful that today is Thanksgiving Day. I am. And I am thankful that today is Thanksgiving Day because I am thankful that today is Thanksgiving Day and not Valentine's Day. That is what I am thankful for today. Thanksgiving Day over Valentine's Day, I will take any day. Let me know what you guys are thankful for in the comments. If you are interested in booking a free discovery call with me one-on-one, I would very much be thankful for. If you are interested in booking a free discovery call with me one-on-one, you can do so in the link in the description below. You can also find me on almost any social media platform at Make Waves Coach. You can also find me on almost any social media platform at Mermaid Kassandra with a K, as I am a professional mermaid. You can also check out my podcast, Make Waves, Mermaid Kassandra, every place podcasts are found. I will talk to all of y'all very soon as we wrap up these fall seasonal sessions and soon move on to the Christmas seasonal sessions. I'm so excited. I have so much cool content coming. I can't wait to get to it, but until next time, go out there and be thankful and grateful and accept the fact that you are blessed and you will be less stressed. And go out there and make waves. Mwah.